Five-time Grand Slam champion and WTA Tour coach Paul McNamee questioned the world number three's decision to comment on the Serb's racket-throwing outburst at the Olympics. Rafael Nadal has been criticized for breaking athlete code by commenting on Novak Djokovic's Olympics outburst. The world number one hurled a racket into the empty stands before destroying a second one during his bronze medal match loss to Pablo Carreño Busta. After calling the tantrum strange, the Spaniard has now been questioned by five-time Grand Slam champion Paul McNamee. The Australian retired player took to Twitter to share his disappointment in the world number three for answering a question on his rival's behaviour. The coach of WTA star Shea Su Wei said, "Surprised Rafa actually bothering to respond and comment on a peer's missteps. That's generally not the code amongst athletes, who all know your own fall may only be a moment away. I greatly admire Rafa, so it puzzles me. Highly unusual, and raised my eyebrows, for one great to give free advice to a fellow great. It creates news copy but not ideal, for the record. I have enormous respect for Rafa and his warrior spirit. King of clay, the surface I love." McNamee, who won 4 men's doubles Grand Slam titles and 1 in mixed, added, "I'm still surprised he, or any player, answers questions on peers' behavior. Call me old school. I was criticized much today and asked why I often defend Djokovic. I don't defend poor behavior, including by Novak. But I tell you what I do defend: grave injustice, whether to Julian Assange, Djokovic, Seles, or quality players living in poverty. If that bothers you, unfollow me." Nadal was previously asked about the Serb's outburst and expressed his confusion at a champion feeling the need to destroy rackets. The world number three accepted that moments of frustration happened in the sport but said it was a bad look. "Luckily there were no people in the stands and nothing else happened. But hey, they are things that happen from time to time," he said, according to El Español. Speaking in the Spanish portion of his press conference in Washington, where he is playing the City Open, Nadal added, "The image is not the best. It is important to avoid this type of situation, especially as a role model for many children. In the end he is world number one and one of the best in history. It is strange that someone so successful reacts in this way from time to time. But in the end he's very competitive and reacts like this." Djokovic had been competing for the bronze medal in men's singles at the Olympics on Saturday, July 31, when he let his anger get the better of him.